Hello learners of class 12, welcome to the wonderful world of English language classroom. Learners, this is the third episode of the first lesson. We have done two episodes. The first one we did reading and understanding of the text, and the second one we learnt past perfect and past tense in context. Learners, we also have had some discussions on how a community feels when their language is lost within their region. So, that is the other part of it, the value part of it, and how people live, how people are discriminated. So, having read the text, the last lesson, and interpreted it, understood it, then also notice the form, that is grammatical activity. In this episode, the third episode of this first lesson, we will move on to learn to write some aspects, particularly notice writing. Learners, your textbook has some activities like writing part, page number 11. Write a notice for your school notice board. Your notice could be an announcement for the forthcoming event, or a requirement to be fulfilled, or a rule to be followed. So, we notice lot of things on our school bulletin board. The same way, the narrator of the story, France, when he started from home to the school, he noticed something on the town hall, he said. So, same way we are going to write some notices, learn how to write notices. So, learners, I am Meghanathan from the Department of Education and Languages in CRT. With me is Devyani,
Hello.
a class 12 student, and she will be working with you to do the activities. Before we move on to do the activity, let me read out the objectives of the lessons. At the end of this lesson, learners, we will be able to write short notices, minutes, summaries, reports based on the given input in context, and undergo the processes involved in writing coherently for purposes adopting process approach to writing. We will learn what is process approach to writing. Writing does not come at once. We have idea, we gather ideas, we put down into outline form, jot down, then write the first draft and finalize it. We will see that how it happens. Then also we need, most of our writing happens in real life situations. We write emails, we write applications for post of something, or official communication in offices, in schools. So, we will also learn to write real life purposes in professional and academic settings. We have set the objectives, Devyani. So, notice writing. Okay. We have learned past perfect and past tense last time. Yes. Now, we are moving to writing. So, let us make it interesting writing. Learners, so let us see how the notice is displayed in a school like yours. So, here are the major components, aspects of a notice. So, let me ask Devyani to read out. Come on, read out the notice to the learners.
On the top, it's Government High School, Palampur. Then notice, date, School Sports Day. And School Annual Sports Day will be held during last week of September 2020. All the sport houses are directed to select their participants for the event and train them well. House masters and captains are advised to ensure proper participate and register the names of the participants with the physical education teachers on or before 10 September 2020. Below, teacher in charge, sport and games.
Fine, all right. Learners, Devyani, what is the purpose of the notice?
To give information.
Okay, fine, all right. School Sports Day.
Yes.
Fine, very good. Then, what are the readers of the notice? What are the students of the notice are expected to do having read the notice?
They are expected to give their names
Fine.
to the sports teacher.
Fine.
And
When should they give?
before or on
On a
10th
okay,
September.
fine. Learners, Devyani, let's notice the purpose is communicated, conveyed in the notice.
Yeah.
Of course, first is the heading, what is the event, what is the thing expected of, then to whom the notice is written. So, all sports captains and housemasters are advised to do something.
Yes.
So, practice, that is the purpose. Then when the event is taking place, and what is the sometimes last date, examination date. No, all the students of class 12 are asked to meet their class teachers and fill in the application forms on or before this date. The last date would be this. So, then learners, let me also show it again. The notice should serve the purpose. We are not writing an essay, we are writing very short notice. The name of the institution and the date is very important, because children should know, the people who use the notice should know when it is issued. Then there is a heading there, learners, then the purpose, then what is expected of them when they read the newspaper, then who gives the notice. This is what. Now, let us demonstrate by asking Devyani to write. Learners, you are also going to write a notice. Here is a notice for you. Learners, before I give you the notice as a work, let us see how we learn to write. This we call it process approach to writing. So, whatever we do, you play a game, you will learn to ride on a bicycle or motorbike, that is a process. So, through which you learn. So, people tell you this or this, accelerator, brake, whatever, then you should follow the traffic rules, you should look forward and hold the steering thing. So, the same way, let us also know first is the process involved in writing. Come on, when you write a notice, you brainstorm yourself. So, what is it about? What is it about? Suppose it is a notice.
Yes.
On sports day. Then second thing, you jot down some points. Oh, I have to write a notice. So, let's jot down the points. Then I have to write a notice to students and housemasters. Then I have to mention the date. So, all the points are noted there, jotted down. Then you move on to make your outline. If you write a paragraph, the outline is very important. And here also it is very important. Make an outline. Then start writing, doing the first draft. Okay, let me draft it first. Then see what is missing, what is needed to be added. Then what is to be corrected. So, sports day, who is giving the notice, all the information included in my drafting. Then I revise it and rewrite it. There are 5 stages and proofread it, then final draft. So, learners, if you learn to write undergoing this process at least once a month, one paragraph or one essay, your writing over the year, in a year will improve, and most of us will lose slightly some points marks in the board exam or the annual exam, because so it is 10 mark question, I got only 7 marks or 6 marks, that will be bridged, you may be able to convey. So, we will see in the article writing, paragraph writing later. Today we are doing only notice writing. Learners, that is the task. Devyani, you are going to do it, adopting the process approach. You are the president of the school environment club. Write a notice to the notice board asking all students of class 12 to participate in the tree plantation program to be held on 20th July near your school campus. Come on, let us demonstrate how a notice is developed. Come on.
Let me think about the question. So, you are the president of the school environment club. Write to notice board asking all the students of class 12 to participate in the tree plantation program to be held on 20th July 2020 near your school campus. So, let me write what, when and where. So, what? It's an tree plantation program. So, let me write tree plantation program. And what, when? When? It's written on 20th July 2020. After what, when, I will write where. So it's written you are the president and near your school campus. So I'll take my school's name, Kendriya Vidyalaya JNU. Then for who it is meant for, it's 12 students, class 12 students. Let me make an outline of it and let me revise everything. What is happening here? It's a tree plantation program on 20th July 2020 in Kendriya Vidyalaya JNU campus, and it is meant for 12th class students. So let me make an outline of it. First I'll write my school's name. Now I'll write notice in bold and I'll in capital letters and I'll underline it. Now we'll write the date of giving the notice. So first here comes the month, then the day and slash the year with a comma. And then we'll switch to which club are we representing here. So it is the school environment club. So in the middle I'll write in bold letters school and I'll underline it. So first I'll start. It's from school environment club and here is tree plantation program. Now the outline is ready. So first I will write my school's name. After one line I'll write notice, the date. After the date we will write the event heading, which is tree plantation day, and then we'll start our notice paragraph. The school environmental club is organizing a tree plantation day near our campus. All the class 12 students are requested to participate in the event on 20th July 20 and the year. And we can shift the paragraph, or after one line we can write we plant trees, or just quote the whole event. We plant trees to save earth. All are welcome. And after that we'll write the position, the president, as in question it's written you are the president of the school environment club. So I'll write president. In next line I'll write school environmental club and done. And always put your notice in a box. So don't forget the box.
Fine. All right. Okay. Let's discuss about the box later. But what Devani, you have done a good job of creating a notice based on the given input. That is the question. As the president of the environmental club, you are expected to write a notice. You have included everything. Learners and Devani, let's be not so serious about the format, but there must be some format. So the name of the school or the institution, then the notice or the event's name, event heading, then the date, or before that the date, then the body of the notice, then the person who gives it. So you may follow any format, putting into box or not putting into box. Sometimes it's required, as Devyani says. Fine. And one good thing she has just told me is, don't write the notice starting from one at the end of one page and move on to the next page. Write in a fresh page so that the notice is fully seen and easily noticed. So learners, that's what a notice writing is. So she did that rough work, that is brainstorming work, jotting down, creating an outline, which actually helps you to get ideas and not to miss any ideas.
Yes.
So this will be much more useful when you write a paragraph, article, letter writing. So that we will discuss later. Let me thank you for having done that job, and also the learners, you must have done it. So please keep that process approach to writing in mind. So brainstorming helps. It makes you get ideas and write very well. Now though she has written this one, this can be developed into final draft. So now the question arises, so how will I do it in an examination?
Yes.
So in examination, quickly you do the rough work, then move on to the final draft. But in the classroom at home, at least every month, every week, one essay, one notice, and this all the writing part activities, tasks, you practice at home, undergoing the process, and slowly reduce the time of each stage. So that's what my suggestion would be to you. Learners, thank you very much. Let me give you a task Divyani to do at home. So, it appears on your screen. You are the secretary of the health club of your school. You are planning to organize an event of interaction with the physician, doctors, to clarify your doubts, teenage related problems. So, write a notice to the notice board of students of classes 9 to 12, because this is the crucial age. A lot of questions occur in our mind. So, you may question, there will be 2 doctors, a female doctor and a male doctor. So, write a notice to the your notice board asking all your friends, classmates from classes 9 to 12 to come and participate and interact with the doctors. Learners, Divyani, thank you very much. Today we have learned to write notice. Come on, there are lots of activities in our workbook, in the QR code activities, and in the textbook also. Please attempt to do it. And now onwards, when you read a newspaper, there are lots of notices appear, government notices, private notices, company notices, official notices. Just take a look at it, and Sunday you will see hundreds of them, small classified advertisements. Notice, someone changing the name, he gives a notice to I so and so, hereby now onwards henceforth will be known as this, I have changed the name legally. So, that is also a notice. Then event notice, then celebrations notice, and the Prime Minister and the ministers participate some events, all will be there. But you see how an official notice is written and a personal notice is written. So, learners, thank you very much. Divyani, thank you. We will meet in the next episode, next lesson of class 12. Thank you very much. Till then, keep learning, be safe,